Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. It's Paul the Plant Parent here. Welcome back to the channel. I have, I think, just one new plant that I'm going to show you, but then some updates on some other things, and I did some propagation. I just want to show you how it turned out, and then I'm going to just show you updates on some of the stuff that you've seen in water culture before, but it's been a little while, so I figured let me show you. But before we do, you know the deal. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe, tell your friends, do you know what I'm saying? Do all that good stuff. Alrighty. So first thing I'm going to show you is I'm going to save the new plant for the end because otherwise I'm giving it all away. So the first one I'm going to show you is I did the chop. I did some surgery. One of the last videos, I can't remember which one, but this is my Plectranthus grandedentatus. Grandedentatus. You can see it's growing in nicely since I've cut it, right? It's starting to leaf out a little bit. I got to turn it this way because it's facing, this side is facing the window, obviously. So, but this one is the one that's in lava rock and the roots are just from head to toe. So I may have to repot this in a larger cup, I guess. But I'm telling you, a lot of these plants, these in particular, love growing in lava rock. So yeah, but I wanted to show you. I mean, I did major cuts on this. There was like a big branch here, here, and here, and maybe some other places, and I just chopped them off, and I'm rooting them in lava rock. But I wanted to show you how quickly they recover. Look at this. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. But yeah, so that's all. This is my Plectranthus grandedentatus, and I like the fact that this is getting like a little tree trunk. Cool, right? You can say it's cool. It's okay. Don't be embarrassed. All right. Let's stick with Plectranthus. You guys have probably, if you've been following, you know I love Plectranthus. And this is my bonsai mint. This is Plectranthus ernstii. And it's getting nice and bushy now because I'm not forgetting to water it. My bad. But I took some cuttings because these two branches were getting really tall and kind of lanky. And as you can see, it is growing. I don't know if you can see. Everyone always does this. You can see the, actually it does work, right? There you go. You can see where I cut it and the two branches that are coming out from it. Same thing with this one. Okay. Ta-da! You can see that, right? This one's growing really nicely. I love the smell too. It's like this minty, medicinal smell. Not a bad one though. It's actually good. But this plant is such an easy and great indoor plant. Lava rock, but this plant does great, and if you forget to water it, it is has a, you know, the swollen base. What is it? Codiform? You know what I mean? It stores moisture, it stores water, apparently, because there are times when I forgot to water this, and it did not even wilt. But look at it; it's like nice and healthy and happy and sturdy. I could pretty much do anything with it. Whoa! Anyway, so what I did was those two pieces that I cut off, I stuck in these little cups with, that's right, your favorite and mine, acrylic. And they are already doing well. You can see they're facing the light. They already have roots. It's already a little plant. So I just got to remember to keep watering these guys. But they don't grow as fast as some of the other Plectranthus varieties I have, but they do grow quicker than a lot of other houseplants. So how cool is that? And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's so cute. Isn't that great? I love this. I think it's really cool. Okay. So if you want something that grows like a little tree and you can bonsai it, has a nice little scent to it, I definitely recommend Plectranthus ernstii. It also has flowers. They're very like a light lavender, almost white, but not quite, flower that pops out. I'm not sure if it's in the summer or in the fall, because a lot of these plants, they're from South Africa, so they bloom in our winter. But it's not freezing winter. It's just, you know, less moisture and a little cooler. So as soon as this one blooms, I am going to do a video. You know that I'm going to show you because I will never hold anything back from you guys. Okay. All right. So that's the other one. Now I'm just going to show you some updates because, you know, me and water culture, we get along really well. Here is my variegated baby bunny bellies, Tradescantia baby bunny bellies, which is Chrysophila, I believe. It's variegated, and look at how this is loving life. I know I showed this kind of recently, but look at this thing. It's in nothing but water with a little bit of Nutricoat fertilizer, and look at the underside of the leaves. Purple. How cool is that? This is doing great. These do great in very low light, but I happen to have this one underneath, not directly under, but kind of right next to LED lights, a grow light, because I don't want it to lose the variegation, because the last one of these that I had, it lost the variegation like that. And I was kind of upset because I'm just like, why not just get a regular Baby Bunny belly, right? But you can see some of these are kind of losing it slowly. They're getting just like a couple of streaks. This one still has some. This one over here is pretty good, right? No, this one is losing it too. There's a little bit there. But this is the best one back here. And if I want to really maintain that variegation, I may just continue propagating off of this branch, but I don't want to do that. I want the whole thing to be variegated. But look at this. Happy plant. It's very, very happy. And it's in nothing but water. Let's look at the roots, okay? Root porn. Dun, 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 dun. Make sure the children are out of the room. Okay, kidding. I just love this plant. I just think it's easy, it's fun, it grows fast. You can also put it outdoors as a spiller or a filler in a combination planter, but not in full sun. I wouldn't recommend full sun for this. They kind of like bright indirect or shade if they're gonna be outside. Indoors, they need brighter light to keep, especially to keep the variegation. But I've noticed that when they don't have a lot of light indoors, the leaves get really tiny. And I don't want that. I want it to be lush and happy like this one. So there you have it. Look at this. How could you not love this? Okay, so that is my Baby Bunny bellies. And I'm also now going to show you, you know, if you've been watching, that my favorite succulent, or one of, I can't say my favorite because I have a lot. One of my favorite succulents is Graptopetalum, which is the ghost plant. And I like growing them in water culture. I know, surprise, surprise. For any of you new people out there, yeah, I grow succulents in water. Okay. This one is just doing really well. I don't know if you remember the last time I showed this, they were really short. They grow pretty quickly. And this has been in nothing but water. The roots are all the way down to the bottom. And all I do is drain it out, refill it. I have Nutricoat fertilizer in here as well. But just get a load of this. Let me get closer so you can see. This is kind of like a foot or two away from a south-facing window. So it's getting bright light, not direct sunlight. That's why it's leaning so much. But I kind of like this. And I can't wait for this to kind of trail over because these plants are notorious for that. Their stems get really thick and they trail down. And even when they lose a lot of their leaves, the end stays a rosette. So it's really kind of cool. It's like purple roses on a stick. Okay, that didn't work. But anyway, look at how cool this is. Isn't that cool? And if you love the plant a lot, take a leaf off and just let it sit on your countertop and it'll grow a little plant with some roots. Can it get easier than that? I don't think so. So there we go. Graptopetalum paraguayense. This is the ghost plant. Mexican native. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plant. What's that? Don't get full of yourself. Okay. Now, the moment that you guys have been waiting for. Okay, no, the moment I've been waiting for. I found this plant. I've seen it around, okay? And they usually sell it as an annual for outdoors, but in the shade. It rivals the impatiens as far as how they bloom, and also the begonias, like the wax begonias. They rival them with their blooms because they bloom start to finish of the season. They never stop. I've had this in the house for a few months, and I had it away from the light so much that it just stopped blooming, and it was just like a green plant. As soon as I moved it close to the window, it's not getting direct sun, it's just getting bright light, like it has a view of the sky. As soon as I moved it right to the window, it went ballistic. This is called Browalia. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see this? How beautiful is this? These flowers are incredible. And they just bloom and bloom and bloom and bloom. As long as you have enough light, they will continue to bloom forever and ever and ever. I definitely recommend, if you want something that has flowers and you want it for indoors, you can put this outdoors too in the shade, but if you want something indoors, proven to me that these will bloom indoors with just bright light. They don't need direct sun, just some bright light. Even if you put it under a light, a grow light, an LED light, something like that, anything really, it will bloom. And just, oh, flower fell off. That's all right, we got plenty. Browalia. This also comes in white, I believe. I didn't like the white one. It just kind of looked plain to me. But this is like a periwinkle blue, which just look at that. And it's got white on the inside and the throat. And the leaves are kind of nice. There's like a very, I don't know what you'd call it. Like the veins are very prominent veinage. Okay, look at that. Just look at this. Who wouldn't like this? It's almost, oh, they also call this the bush violet. There you have it, because it grows like a bush and the leaves are the flowers are kind of like a violet, right? Thank you. Yeah, I definitely recommend this. Browalia. Let me see if the full name is here in case you guys have any issues. I got to get my glasses because I can't read without them. Hold on a second. Okay, this is, doesn't say. It just says, okay, it just says Browalia. Sorry, can't help you there. Oh, this light is ruining my glasses. So look at this. If you want something like this, then now you know what to do, okay? You know what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You know what to do. Anyway, Browalia, beautiful plant, indoors or out. If it's indoors, just make sure it gets some bright light, not direct sun, and it will just continue to bloom and grow. I actually saw a video someone else had of this from a while ago, and they grew so tall, the flowers were all clustered on the top, and it kind of looked like phlox. Do you remember, phlox, that flowering perennial that a lot of people have? Looked like that, except in bluish purple, like this. Such a beauty. I love this. All right, I'm gonna go now. I'm kidding. Anyway, that's all I got for you for this video. If you have any questions on any of the plants that you've seen, you know what to do. Reach out, let's talk. I love the comments and the messages that you guys leave me. And yeah, and if you need to help sourcing any of these plants, if you like them, let me know. I can help you. And other than that, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to be notified, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.